Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's it going, everybody? Getting ready for some D&D here. We'll be kicking off very shortly. I see at least one person is already waiting. Although we may be a little bit delayed. Hold on a minute. Looks like at least one person is having some technical difficulties on their end, but I think we're going to get started here in a second. So let's get going. Let's try this again. Hey, yo. All right, camera, why are you being dumb? Always have to figure this out. Video. I should have taken it off OBS. Hey, Alex. Give me 1 second with the camera. Oh, what the heck? to deactivate that, that's why. Wrong one. All right, let's try this again and reboot that. There we go. That works. Hi, Rye. There we go. Sorry, I had my volume off for the earphones. Yes, I can hear you. Apparently, I was not listening to anybody, though, so. And I'm told I need to turn my volume up. Let's see if that helps at all. Did y'all see Laney's message? They're having some technical difficulties, so maybe a little delayed in getting in. Cool. Which is all right, because I think we'll have you guys on the road before they catch up to you anyway, so I think we will survive it. Nope. Looks like they're coming up. Boom, boom, boom. All right. You guys are just waiting for everybody to get in here and get ready. Apologize for the slight delay, but we should be getting going here very shortly. Why is this not doing what it's supposed to? Y'all ready to come down this weekend? Y'all ready to come down this weekend? Cool. We are ready for you to get here. All right, looks like people are getting in. Cannot hear Riley. No, I heard you say it, but okay, cool. Just making sure y'all voices are coming through. Say something, Riley. No. No, wait. Only speak. Or Alex. Anybody else trying to check voice levels?
Hello.
Hey, there we go. That works.
Checking.
I see voices spiking in the monitor, so well done. Hello.
I was also about to pop on. I was trying to get the chat pulled up, but if I had Twitch open and then tried to say something, it would give that terrible echo. So
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you use multiple devices.
but then I drain all my batteries.
Oh, I feel it. All right. So, looks like everyone is here-ish. Looks like Salem's having some camera fun. Hey, Lainey, welcome back.
Hey, thanks.
What is your character's name now?
That was the part I was getting to each time sheet decided to erase itself. Because the ones I downloaded stopped doing the weight and wouldn't let me add things to the weight. And so I have to do them on the Chrome tab and like 3 different times. It's acting like I clicked a different tab when I didn't. And so it's erased everything. And so I've been trying to go back and figure out what I had on there. So it's not quite fully filled out yet because it's giving me difficulties.
No problem.
I did have a question though.
Yep.
So for the what's it called? The if I chose a bow for that masterwork weapon, does it come with ammunition or do I have to get that somewhere?
Yeah, you can add add 25 arrows to it.
Okay, cool.
All right. I see Christina's in the room, but we cannot see or hear you if you are there, Christina. Just FYI.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, now I can, yeah.
Okay, cool. I just had myself muted.
Yep. All right. Are we all ready to go-ish?
Ish.
Ish. Cool. So yeah, Lainey, we'll give you a little bit of time to get your character lined up. I'm gonna have these guys get on the road and have you meet them while they're on their way. If that works for you.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Welcome back. It's been a minute. Last we left our group, you had returned the young'un to his father, who has then tasked you with going to see what's going on in a little halfling village named Thumble, a few days ride away from here. They have not heard from them in some months. They're behind on their taxes and, kind of want something checked out. And then as you all were discussing the events that have transpired, the Baron also sent you a note from somebody that had just staggered into town and expired, from the residents of Thumble, asking for help. It is morning. As promised, there is a wagon with 2 horses attached, ready to go. The back of the wagon is loaded with various provisions, kind of staple foodstuffs, couple barrels of corn, courtesy of the Kardashian farm. Some, general first aid type stuff from the Taze's family's apothecary shop, and some other, random necessities that any village might want or need. All right. Assuming everybody makes it to the inn for the morning, then we will get you guys on the road. What is your how are you guys trekking? Everybody in the wagon? Anybody walking? Who's driving?
I mean, I'll.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, Karen probably has experience driving a wagon, so she's willing to drive if anyone wants.
I don't know if I had experience driving, but I mean, I'd walk if it wasn't going like too fast. I don't know how far the town is away.
They say they tell you it's probably about for a normal wagon steady pace, probably about 3 days travel.
Oh.
Taze is sleeping in the back. She is 15 and she is not dealing with this.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, and Puff is casually making sculptures out of everyone with the cobs of corn that he finishes eating. He lines them up and like when he gets bored, he like plays with them like little action figures.
I think, yeah, I would suggest we go in shifts, maybe keeping an eye out while we go, just in case something happens.
Fair. Okay. How about Morpheus? Any preferences, objections, anything?
I think the ships is a good idea. I'll probably be in the cabin for now as well, or the wagon.
All right. So your first day out of town passes fairly uneventfully. You all get some experience handling horses, learning how to you know get the wagon out of the occasional rut or pothole. Everyone has to get out and help push, lever the beam under the wheels, etc., etc. Nothing too crazy happens the first day out.
You
First-
make that sound like something crazy is gonna happen. Maybe not the first day out.
What? No, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's crazy talk.
That's just insanity. So the first night, what do you guys do? You're out in the wilderness, alone, away from everywhere.
Were we provided bedrolls?
Yeah, there are some bedrolls and blankets in the wagon.
I'll go ahead and I mean I don't know. I have rations, but I'm not sure if anyone wants to hunt. We can just cook some. I don't know. We have corn. We could do corn chowder or something on the fire.
Yeah,
And
there's
definitely.
there's food in the wagon for you all also.
Okay, yeah. So I think we just make something real quick, and then I feel like whoever took the shift that they were in the wagon last should be the first ones to stay up, so the other people that were walking could rest, and so we just keep an eye out, even more so while we sleep. Maybe I don't have anything to set up traps, so we could. Oh, do I?
So me and Puffer, I think, on the watch then, because I'm pretty sure Ace claimed her space early on in that wagon. She shoved herself in a corner. So Taze and Puff will take the watch, but we'll die real fast if something comes up on us. So be ready to hear me give a blood-curdling scream.
I was gonna say, are we putting a 15-year-old on watch?
Now
Well,
remember,
I slept the
stay up
whole
all
time.
night and let us know if anything happens.
Here's some Red Bull.
No, I mean I slept the whole day. That was what Taze was doing. Puff was playing with Cornhusk action figures that he made, and I slept. So I guess I'm the watch.
We can do shifts of. I mean, everyone should get their 8 hours, but we do need someone to, or if anyone has anything, they can set up some kind of alert system.
Let me check my character sheet. We had a long rest, right?
I mean, you slept the previous night back in your
That's what I
your
mean.
home, yeah.
So I have got an itching curse and an ear-piercing scream.
Perfect.
I also have Daze, Guidance, and Spark. You know, that's what I've got. Because I only have 2 spells, and I can't change them out because I'm not a cleric.
Same bow. I don't have any preemptive spells.
I guess even more important question is, can anyone see in the dark?
Oh, I can.
Like
No.
full dark?
Yeah, I'm not human.
I
How
only
do
have
you-
low light.
How do you explain this to the group, though? Because if someone tells Karen that they can see in the dark, she might have words.
Right.
I'm just gonna say, I can see pretty well in the dark. I don't know. My pupils work great. I don't know, Karen. I don't know what to tell you. I'll say it's fine. Also, Puff, he's a rodent thing. He can see in the dark.
Karen's gonna look around the circle and say, "Okay, so we're really about to let a 15-year-old girl and a squirrel on watch. Everyone's okay with this."
Maybe not alone.
Whoa. Puff, have you not seen how capable he is? He's gonna puff up his chest and be like, yeah, I'm pretty great. I think we'll be fine. Don't you worry, ma'am.
A mighty squirrel.
He is a mighty squirrel. Besides, I have the big deer guy that's now protecting me. I'm like magic or
What?
whatever. We went through this, right? The big the thing. He
No.
said he wasn't
Through
God,
this.
but he's like, you know, it's a whole thing. We met in a field, but I was actually jumping over a log. You know what? It's fine. Everything will be fine. Apparently, I have magic, and that's all we need to care about. Oh yeah, and Morpheus broke it.
That's all that's important here.
Yeah, it's that Taze is magical, which no one can find out about other than the people in this wagon, and Morpheus broke it.
Allegedly.
What exactly did you break, Morpheus?
He opened the thing, and then the bad thing came out, and now everyone's swirly and black and mad.
We talked about some of this in the inn, right?
Yes. That was the whole. Well, he had to fix it, but he didn't. He
Well,
thought-
kind of said it disappeared.
Yeah, we know that whoever you wear is gone, and we know that it may have enacted something that affected her family's clientele that they'd healed before, but I could not fix it myself.
Right. Anyway, as we digress, I'm just gonna go prop up on this next to this tree here where we're stopped, and I'll do my watch while you guys do your sleep stuff.
Aaron's gonna volunteer to also be on watch.
Thank you, Karen. You don't have to, but if you really want to watch Puff play with cornhusk figurines, be my guest.
All right. So you two are staying up all night, or you're taking shifts?
I can stay up all night. I slept the whole day.
We're gonna take shifts. We're gonna wake up the other two in a bit.
Oh, okay. That's fine as well.
Okay.
I'd also like to imagine that Puff somehow, like, out of nowhere, whips out a, like, corn husk made chessboard with little chess figurines and, like, presents it to Kara and I to be like, here you go. Look what I made for you.
All right. During the night, the fog rolls in a little bit. It's not, super dense. You can still see, but it definitely is adding an air of mystery and otherworldliness to your, but what for some of you is probably one of your first nights out, away from the safety of, a town. Some of you are more comfortable outdoors, but for some of you, it's probably, a little unnerving. You hear the occasional,
Jesus isn't thrilled.
night birds, the crickets, everything, animals rustling through the underbrush, and at one point, whoever's up currently, so let's say, so Taze, you're staying up all night, is that right?
I mean, I don't really need to sleep, I don't think, because I slept the whole day in the wagon.
Okay, so it's
right
between the other three. Let's see who's awake. So on a d6, 1, 2 will be Karen, 3, 4 will be Makala, and 5, 6 will be Morpheus. Karen.
So we're still on first watch then.
Yes, Karen and Taze, if you would make perception checks, please.
Yeah, we could. Give me a second to find my modifier. Perception was wisdom, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I got 16.
Oh, I rolled a 19, so 20, 21, 22.
Your dice rolling app must be loaded.
Do you see that?
I see it.
Die are loaded. I love this
Okay.
thing.
Taze, you hear there's like almost like a gurgly whisper in the wind. At times it's almost like, there people like whispering just out of earshot, and then there's like answering whispers, but they sound from a much much deeper and larger sound to them.
Okay. Do I get a sense of directionality of where they're coming from?
All around you.
Oh, great, we're surrounded. Okay. Does Karen hear any of this?
She did. Karen, you are now starting to hear them. You can't make any
'cause I want
sense
to
out
like
of it.
nudge her.
You can't make any sense out of it, but you're hearing like this kind of like whispery, gurgly noise all around you.
Okay. Do we have like a fire or anything going? Because I would like to extinguish any type of light source that we may have.
Karen's gonna ask Taze, was that your stomach?
No. And I'm gonna whisper to her to listen closely. Think we might be surrounded by something. I hear it coming from everywhere. Should we wake up the others or should we try to escape?
Let's wake up the others.
Okay. So Taze is gonna send Puff to go inch everybody's cheeks. And, just do the annoying rodent thing and just like take a little pause and like open their eyes up and be like, "Hey." I don't think it's smart for either of us to leave the other alone right now.
All right. So you wake everybody up.
Mm-hmm.
So Makala and Morpheus, as you awaken, obviously there's the whole like, what, huh, what, and then as they're pointing out the, listen, you're hearing that too. There's this kind of just all around you. So if everybody could then make a will save, please.
What is the mod for that?
Whatever your will save modifier is on your sheet.
Does my dog need to make one?
Oh yeah, you have a guard dog. Your guard dog is very disquieted. So yeah, go ahead and make a save for it also.
I have a question. Where do I find my will saving throws?
You should have a section 4 saving
Oh, I have a
throws.
+5. Okay, so 15 is my will.
Okay.
I got 10.
10 total?
Yes.
Okay.
I got 16.
I have a question. Does Puff have to do one?
Yes.
Oh no, my baby.
I got a 13.
And your dog should have about a +1.
Yeah, we both got +1. He got a 15.
Nice.
Oh, me and the dog are equally strong. Okay. Oh, he has a +3. Puff, you're so strong, buddy. All right, let's see what you rolled. He rolled a nat 20. Do you guys see this? Do you see this?
Christina, you need to die. This is bullshit.
All right, I will buy the dice.
A hard set.
And Morpheus, what did you get?
I had a 16.
Okay, so Karen, you had a 10, and Makala, you had a 13.
Yes.
Okay. So the two of you are incredibly disturbed by this. Like, it is getting down into your bones, and just like it just like a feel of like nails on chalkboard running down your spine, like almost like there are nails on your bones. You I can't stay. I can't stay here. We're gonna die. And you flee in terror from your campsite.
No.
Well,
Do they go in the same direction?
Let's see. Each of you roll a d8 for a compass direction.
1.
1 is due north, and then clockwise
I got
from
a
there.
7.
All right, so a due north and a a due west.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at Morpheus and be like, hey, I follow the corn chick if you get the other one. Mostly because I do feel like the most safe around Karen, so I rather pursue Karen in case she runs right into danger, because I know she can F shit up. So I'm gonna go after Karen.
Can I see them running or starting
yeah.
to run from where I'm
Yeah,
at?
you guys see them like starting to like freak out and like and then take off.
We can't stop them.
You can try if you have a way
You
to
know
do
what?
that.
Can we strength check? Can we do this?
You can try to grapple them.
I'm gonna try to grapple Karen.
I would not recommend that.
Well,
Yeah.
considering Christina rolls nothing but 19s and 20s, she has a good
I'm gonna
chance.
do it. I want to do it. Oh my
So-
god! I rolled a 19 again. I hate this so much. What is with this dice? All right, and what's my strength mod? Oh wait, no, that's Puff. I was gonna say not great, but I thought it was good. I have a +1, so a 20.
Total of 20.
I'm gonna charge Karen and be like,
what-
no, you don't.
What's your combat maneuver defense, Riley?
15.
Okay, so Taze, this tiny little 15-year-old apothecary, just grabbed you in a bear hug and is currently preventing you from fleeing. Makala, are you
calm
doing
down.
anything with Morpheus? Or sorry, Morpheus and Makala. Sorry, backwards.
I think I might try to cast Daze to calm them down.
Oh, that'll make me feel
that is
better.
so much
Durr!
smarter. Wait, I'm so
Do I need to make
focused.
any kind of save for that?
It should be a will save, right?
Yeah,
Oh no.
it'd be a
Oh,
15
no.
will save.
13.
All
That's
right.
fair.
You have
So
been
they're Daze.
dazed in a helpful way.
I'm like trying to sing like a lullaby to
Yeah.
Karen.
You
as
can
I
take
grapple
no
her.
actions for 1 round. So you are literally just standing there like, ooh, pretty lights. Okay. So Taze, you are grappling Karen. Karen, you want out of this clearing. This little one is bothering you. What are you doing about it?
No.
Instinct would be to suplex her.
Oh my
But how rational can I be? Because I would also never hurt a child unless I was like,
I mean, so technically you're like overcome with terror.
Suplex
like
me. Do it.
you're not just like creeped out. You know you're about to die, and she's in your way.
all right, I guess I
Do it,
suplex
girl.
her.
Okay. So
I did this to myself.
while grappling, make a grapple check, Karen.
What is a grapple check?
So it's your combat maneuver bonus plus a d20.
Okay.
And if you had any other bonuses to that.
I got only an 11.
No, what is your combat maneuver defense, Taze?
Probably not that great. Where do I find that?
Should be right next to the bonus.
Oh,
Should
combat
say-
maneuver defense. Okay.
Yep.
My total for that says 13.
Okay. Karen, somehow unsuccessfully attempts to remove you from her way.
Why is that so high?
I think 13's not super high. It's your
Okay.
strength plus dex plus 10
Oh,
bonuses.
that would be why. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, Karen remains grappled. Taze, you may either you can try to pin her if you would like.
I mean, I wouldn't want her moving. Can I somehow like daze her or something? But like instead of like casting it normally, can I just like try to headbutt her instead and like accidentally cast it?
You can try to do non-lethal damage, which would knock her unconscious if you did enough. She's got a lot of hit points. Or you
Then
can
never
try
mind.
to pin her, which would basically, render her
I'll pin her.
stuck.
I'm gonna pin her down.
All right,
Let's do
same
it.
thing. D20 plus your combat maneuver bonus.
Wait, because my combat maneuver. Oh,
Bonus.
okay.
Yep.
So that's a 3. Come
Yep.
on. Oh, I crit failed.
Oh, roll it again.
You can roll it again.
Roll it again, please.
I rolled a nat 20.
Ah, no fumble table. Boo.
What is happening?
Well, you two remain deadlocked, just like Karen is trying so hard to get away, and Taze is like, no, just like roadblocking
I'm
her.
actually at this point screaming on the top of my lungs a lullaby, trying to calm her down, but it's probably extra creepy because I'm shrieking it at this point.
Makala, you come out of your daze and are still intent on leaving. What are you doing?
I would probably keep running if the spell was just cast me. Keep running in the same direction. I came out of it.
Morpheus, are you attempting anything in the meantime?
Yeah, I feel like I figure something is affecting them, so I'll cast Detect Magic.
Okay. So Makala will make good their escape. Detect Magic.
Bring my dog with me.
The dog is creeped out. It is not terrified. Make a will save to see if you maintain presence of mind enough to try to like tell it to come with you. Otherwise, it'll stay because you told it to guard the campsite.
4.
Yeah, it's gonna stay there and kind of tail curled all the way under it, growling at every side.
I love this dog.
So you flee into the darkness and the fog. Morpheus, you get a sense of magic kind of over the entire clearing. There's no like pinpoint. There's no like item or particular spot that's more magical than any other. It's just sort of a general suffusion of the area. Yeah. One more. Karen, give me a new will save, please.
Okay.
And Makala.
Please.
I hope she comes to her senses. Please, please,
At a
please.
17.
Okay.
My lullaby worked!
7.
7. Okay. Karen, after a couple minutes of struggle, somehow Tay's holding you at bay. You kind of snap out of your terror and feel mighty chagrin at everything that has happened. Makala.
Puffing up my chest like, I'm still big and strong.
I really thought you were going to break me in half at one point. My shoulders, literally, I think one is dislocated.
McCullough, roll a d4.
One.
Okay. It's not terrible. You flee through the darkness for about a full minute, just at your top speed, just crashing randomly out before you kind of like shake it off and like, what just happened here?
I think so. Like I no longer want to run. I could go back to the camp.
Yes, you can return to camp if that is what you wish.
I think instead of returning immediately, I'm going to if can I roll a perception check to see if
Yeah.
anyone is watching me?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. It's right. Yeah. Okay.
What was that?
And
10? Okay. Yeah, you don't notice anything specific, other than general night stuff.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn into a fox and kind of creep my way.
Mhm.
Just in case.
Okay. Cool.
I think I want to. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I want to make my way around it, like maybe 30 feet away, and just kind of circle and see if there is anything that I can find.
Sure. Go ahead and make another perception check for the area.
18.
18. So you don't find anything like you don't find any people or anything like creatures around you, right? You see the normal like, there's tracks of, deer or wolves and stuff that have passed through the area, but nothing like there's no body around you, there's no footprints of humanoids other than your party, etc. You do find you find some like under a little hollow under a fallen log. You find like an old skeleton, like old. Nothing left of it, really. No even clothing or anything left there. And you find, it's probably partial. Other animals have carried away parts of it through the time and everything, but it's about the only thing you find of real interest in the area.
Yeah, if there's nothing like on the body, jewelry wise or anything like that, I'll just go ahead and normal human form and walk back into camp.
Okay. You guys all whip your heads around as McCullough comes through the underbrush and through the fog into the camp, but it's just me. All right. The rest of the night passes relatively uneventfully, although probably not super restfully. But morning does break, and all is well. As you are preparing your breakfast, your tea, etc., you do hear someone coming up the path that you guys took off the road into this little clearing when you camped for the night.
Oh boy.
And that's in the morning.
Yes, it is daylight. It's early, it's dawn-ish, but
Karen's gonna draw her sword and say, "Are we expecting visitors?"
Hayes is like, I'm gonna go take a nap. I was up all night.
I don't know
She
what's going
downs
on.
her
I'm going to
tea.
sleep.
She downs her tea and then she gets comfy on like a sack of corn and just passes out. You got this, Karen. I believe in you.
And that is where Lainey.
We deleted everything
Where's my
again,
clapping?
so I'm doing my best here.
Oh no, you're good.
I can't save the sheet to my computer because then I can't do anything with the weights.
Don't worry about weight. Yeah, don't worry about weight too
But
much.
so I can't also like it's not letting me edit things properly, so I have to edit it in Chrome. And for some reason, my keyboard is very sensitive, so I've like bumped it like 3 different times, and it erases everything.
Do you want my? So I have 2 logins for Adobe. Do you want my second login? I can send it to you after this session, and then you can edit it as a PDF
I
in
was
that.
just curious, is it possible to upload the character sheets to Roll20? I don't know if that works with Pathfinder.
I mean, it should. Roll20 supports
Because
Pathfinder.
it does. So, like my other games, we have the character sheets uploaded, so we can edit them directly through Roll20, but then it saves them all.
Yeah, feel free. I mean, if that's.
I don't know if I
We'll
can.
just need. We don't have characters right now. We'd have to be like assigned a character in the game in Roll20.
Okay.
But I have like basic. I've got the weapons and stuff on my sheet,
Yeah.
so I can do that.
Hey, as long as you got stats and saves and stuff, that'll
Yeah,
get
I
you
got
there.
that. I can add the other stuff later.
Yep, all good.
Cool.
And
Excellent.
I will figure out how to assign you all characters in Roll20 after this.
Cool.
And you can save your stuff there.
Is my video super lagging?
No.
Well, now
It
it's
did.
starting to. It was fine.
It did
before
right when
you
you
said
said that, yeah.
Okay, because I just went on to the Twitch stream and I was like, I'm talking on the Twitch stream, like my lips are moving, and I was like, I'm just staring at a computer screen right now. My hand is not here, so that's why I was wondering.
Now, there's a delay between what you say versus the stream, right? Because it's got to go up and then get encoded and come back down. So.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that like, 'cause everyone else seemed to be like very like live time. Mine looked lagged, and I just wasn't sure if I was being obnoxiously lagged for the stream or not.
No, I think you're good.
Also,
cool.
thanks for
Just
letting
shout out
me
What's that?
take
Kelsey and
Oh, sorry, what?
I was just showing Kelsey and Marissa my shirt.
Thanks for letting me take a month off because finals were awful. I have all but one of my grades back now though, so there's that.
Yeehaw!
So far, so we're doing good.
Nice.
Our babe's gonna be a lawyer.
Congrats.
But yeah.
That's awesome. All right. So, your Makala, your long lost companion, has returned to the party.
Yeah, I'll go run and greet them. Do they have a name yet?
I've tried not to go with that name, but I'm gonna have to go with Sylphrena because I can't not.
I'm gonna still call you Stormy
Sure.
though.
Salem should recognize the name at least.
Is it Sylph for short?
Syl for short.
I'll unless Sylph wants to introduce themselves, I'll just come up and let them get to know my dog. Kind of reunite. Ask if they've heard anything about the person we're looking for.
She's like, I haven't heard anything about this person. I've been and she kind of glances at the group and then looks back at Makala, distracted for the past few days. And then she just looks at the dog. When did you get a dog?
So probably have some things to talk about. We did end up taking a job in the is it the Halfling city? Halfling town?
Yeah, village of halflings.
So we're going there in case there's trouble. I decided it might be best to have a little defense on our side.
Syl bends down and holds a hand out to pet the dog
You
because,
don't really have to bend down.
well, eye level with it. Syl's a
Can you
little taller than a dog. Not a lot,
you
but a little
describe-
taller than a dog.
He's like up to my shoulder.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
Can you describe what you look like to us?
Yeah, I should probably double check to make sure I don't describe things wrong. But so I in general appear pretty humanoid-esque. Like I have a human shaped body and everything, and my skin at glance looks normal, but then if you look a little closer, it's it's a little more than just a bit, a little more than pale for a human, slightly more pale than that. And if you focus a lot, you can see these blue swirling patterns across my skin. And about my current length hair and everything, but it's also very light colored, almost silvery colored, just a very, very light blonde color. And just my movements in general are very dainty and kind of graceful and airy almost. That is what Syl looks like.
I mean, I'm not there to see you. I'm asleep, but I'll be sure to compliment you when I wake up.
Medium size, so probably a 5 foot, maybe a few inches taller. Actually, probably like 5'4". Short. It's average height for a real life human, but not my height.
Let's see. What is average human height in Calamar?
I think I'm 5'7".
I'm 6'1".
I can be
Of course you are.
technically anywhere from 5'2" to 6'4", so I'm thinking mid 5 foot range.
Let's see. For a woman in Calamar, average height is 4'5" plus 2d10 inches.
That's
No
math.
detail.
I was like 4 or 5.
Plus 2d10.
Wait, I'm
so-
heckin' tall. That means.
I guess maybe taller than the average human, depending on what the D10 is. 5'4", 5'5" range.
So, I mean,
Can
yeah,
I
I mean,
down my size?
yeah, if you assume 2d10, right, your average would be 11 because it would be 5.5 each. So that'd be 5'4". That'd be right on.
Can I down my size? Because I'm supposed to be small, and I put myself at 5 feet thinking I would be small. But now I know I'm really tall, and I don't like that too much.
Well,
You can
if
dip
you're
down.
yeah,
5'4" is average, just like for humans. So
Yeah.
5 foot is what I am compared to a normal human.
Oh, for
Right.
a minute, I'm dyslexic. I heard it 4'5".
Yeah, it's 4'5" plus 2d10 if you want to do a random height for Calamar and females. Yeah.
yeah, for
I guess
a
I'll keep it at 5
female
foot.
still random, it's 5 foot plus 2d8, so 5'4", 5'5" ish.
Sounds
You're
good.
my height. Well, no, 2 inches taller than me.
I'm 5 inches shorter than I am in real life.
Bet you them heels.
No, I'm fine with not being as tall as I am in real life. Very content with it, actually.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Sylph came from the town that we just left, or it looks like that.
Right. They came from that direction.
Okay.
Well, slightly. Well, yeah. Eventually found the road and followed you. Yes, that would make sense. Sylph has been doing other things, as they mentioned. Okay, so y'all getting wagon together, ready to go?
Yep.
All
Karen
right.
says, "Welcome to the party," and then continues packing up the wagon.
I guess Syl would probably help Makala with her packing up, but while doing it, kind of, with their little silence, be like, "What is going on here? Like, what job did you take? Who are you looking for?" Getting caught up.
I'll kind of explain that we saved a kid in a tower. Kid's dad is rich. We found a job collecting taxes. I figure maybe I could slip some of the money from the taxes. Because if the town's hurt, I mean, it's not like they're going to care that bad if they're a little low on funds.
Signs back. It's not like the rich man needs it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But also like found this short sword, found some platinum keys, found some amethyst, and it seems like wherever these demon-esque, like the demon cleric was there, it seems like wherever these demon worshippers are, some more high-end stuff could be. So either way is a good option. And then also ask where they have been.
Syl kind of glances to see if anyone's like paying super close attention to like what they're signing, and like to get a vibe if anyone's actually understanding it all before she explains it. I don't know if I need to roll something for that at all.
You want to see if anybody is overhearing you?
Oh, well, they're signing this,
Oh,
but
okay.
Syl doesn't know if any of them can understand it or if they're paying that much attention.
So you can make a sleight of hand check to disguise hand talk as normal gestures so that people who aren't involved in the conversation would not be able to overhear you.
Ooh,
Just me
That's fun.
packing up the corn.
Why not?
I'm sleeping, so it's literally just Morpheus at this point.
It's sort of like,
Well,
have you seen the new
Syl-
Dune movie?
I've not yet, but Syl's
Okay.
last encounter with Morpheus was him looming over her. So,
Stay away.
so she'd probably check just to be safe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can
It's-
make that roll, I guess.
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check. That bad?
No, I got a nat 20 plus my 9 modifier,
okay.
so
Yeah.
it's 29.
Yeah, you're pretty certain you were able to hide your conversation from any prying eyes.
Yeah, so Syl explains that she saw some people near them at the market who looked like they were serious trouble, and so she followed them out of town and caught them trying to ambush some people, and took care of them, and then ended up going to a nearby farm and kind of glances at Karen, but says she'll explain more when she's certain no one else is paying attention and like when they're alone. Just a healthy paranoia that comes from growing up being a young pickpocket.
Non-human pickpocket, yeah.
Non-human pickpocket, yeah.
Yeah, understood.
But
Calliope's mad I won't let her roll my dice.
Well, why not? What's wrong with you?
it's quite rude of you.
I know.
All right. It's a bright, sunny day, and y'all can get underway. Same kind of stuff as before, taking turns in the wagon, etc. Other than Tay's just sacking out for an entire day.
Heck yeah, although she's gonna try to wake up around dinner time this time so she can sleep half of the night and not like do the same thing again.
I was gonna say
that was a bad impulse decision.
Karen's gonna look around to the group and be like, "We gotta get this kid's sleep schedule on track."
You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, let me be moody, yo.
Okay. Anything particular you are doing through the day? Any other conversations or anything questioning? Anything you guys are doing in party? Cool. About noonish, as you're starting to think about, hey, we should, pull off, get some lunch, etc. Right? You do notice someone walking towards you up ahead. So anybody who's awake, go ahead and make a perception check.
Fisticuffs.
Oh, what?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Okay. Oof.
I got a 16.
You got a 10.
23.
Nice.
22.
All right. So 16 was Karen.
Yeah.
Okay. So Karen, McCullough, and Morpheus. You all notice this person. Something looks weird. Like they seem too far away, based on everything that's around them, for you to be like seeing them. They must be like very tall, like incredibly tall, like make Morpheus look like shrimp tall.
Oh god.
And McCullough and
So my
Morpheus.
gear man's height? I'm not awake, but just for a reference for my own sanity. Is
Like,
it like the deer man dude? That kind of height?
probably in that range or taller.
Oh yeah, he's super super tall, guys.
Um, McCullough and Morpheus, you guys actually rolled high enough. So you can kind of see like it appears to be humanoid in shape, carrying an enormous staff, and a long, tall, pointy gray hat, and a gray cloak.
Hand off. I'm do I think that they can see us?
I mean, you're in a wagon being pulled by horses in the middle of a, not a big giant road, but a path through the forest. If you can see them, there's probably a chance that they'll be able to see you. Yeah.
I think I'm going to definitely signal Sylph that something is wrong. And if Morpheus is around, I'm gonna say that I'm headed to the side, and I'm gonna try to get closer, but stay in the forest, hoping that they can't see me.
Mm-hmm.
I roll a stealth check for that.
Yeah. Was that 18?
16.
16. Okay. Cool. Anybody else doing anything as this figure approaches?
Would Syl have noted, like, been able to see this person once McCullough gestured?
Yeah. So you saw them. Yeah, it's just your perception check wasn't enough to get the sense of the height, right? As far as you're
Uh-huh.
aware, they were just like, yeah, some dude appeared on the road, but the others were
Syl would
like, wait, hold
probably
on.
okay. Syl would probably go off to the opposite side, kind of like they would if when they were like
Right.
someone was like their target or whatever, as you causing trouble.
Partners.
Karen's gonna say, something don't look quite right about that guy.
So I got another 29 for my.
So Sylph just melts into the forest.
You can't see me.
Full John Cena. All right.
Oh,
Karen, Morpheus, what are you two doing? Your traveling companions just blipped into the undergrowth.
Conveyed what's coming up on the road. I'll hop out of the wagon and follow a little bit behind.
Okay.
So it's just me and the sleeping kid against this large man. Karen's shaking her head at all of her traveling
This
companions.
sleeping kid is pretty strong, for the record.
The sleeping kid is asleep, for the record.
Yeah.
Karen's gonna say, you know what? Let's go for it. And she whips the horses to go faster towards the man.
oh my god.
Do I wake up from this?
Um,
Karen's gonna throw a cob of corn right at her head and say, hey kid, get up, we got trouble.
sure.
I'm like,
You wake up.
Who's there? What's going on? Why is there corn?
Everybody abandoned us. We got a big boy coming up.
Oh, my knuckles be like, well, you know I can handle that.
Maybe just stay ducked down in the back.
All
All right, I'll let you have your moment then.
All right. As you get nearer, yes, this figure is walking towards you with large land-eating strides. As you get closer, you get a sense they're probably 10 feet tall.
Yeehaw! They are twice my size! Let's go!
As you approach, they kind of stop and hold their hand out to tell you to stop.
Aaron's gonna say, what up, big whiz? We'll just be on our way.
What does he look like? Because I might say something depending on that. Like if he looks like my dear daddy.
Does not look anything like Dear Daddy.
Aaron is not stopping the wagon. She's just going.
All right, I'm just gonna wave like hi.
He spreads his arm and staff across the pathway and says, "I am the wizard Balrin. Bow before me or suffer my fury."
Nice to meet you. Very good, very good. We'll just
As
be
I'm bowing, I whisper to Karen, should I tell him I'm magic too?
I would not recommend that.
Okay. And then Puff is gonna pop out from like eating some corn. He's going to give the most graceful of bows. Love this squirrel.
They're
I picture Puff like the squirrel from like Enchanted.
So he is a Japanese flying squirrel with a
Yeah.
red eye.
All good. I still picture the same mannerisms as Giselle's Fred and Squirrel who helps James Marsden's character find her in Enchanted. That is exactly what I'm picturing for Puff.
I don't know what that is, but he is a gray Japanese flying squirrel with one red eye, just like I do.
How do you not know what Enchanted is? I'm so upset.
I'm sorry. Wait, no, I do know it, but I don't remember a squirrel.
I think it was a chipmunk, technically.
Okay. Animated
It
woodland.
was on that redhead chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there wasn't a squirrel in that.
It was an enchanted woodland creature. Okay, I'm not assuming they're biologically accurate.
All right. Anyway, my woodland creature is Puff, and he's beautiful and he's elegant, and he flaps his wings gorgeously, like the little like things that Webby attack, as he does his gorgeous bow to this giant staff man.
So does he let us pass while we're bowing?
So he does. Did you rein up? Stop the cart?
No, we never stopped. I was just
Oh, no.
bowing in my seat as we're trying to pass him.
Okay. He does step sort of to the side, but still close to the wagon, and just kind of gives you the smirk as you. That's right.
All respect, due authority. Goodbye.
How old does this man look?
I mean, he's got a long gray beard, so.
Too old for me to seduce. Got it.
I
You
mean,
are
is there such a
15.
thing?
I mean, she's technically an adult for her race.
You are 15 and have been socialized like a human, okay?
True, but Taze is hot and she's trying to get goods.
In this world, 15 is adult for humans too, though.
Yeah, I mean, I am being actively being
hate
wedded
that so
off to the
much.
highest bidder by my dad, so.
I was a freshman year in high school at age 15, and I was certainly not prepared for the world.
I think I was 14. Anyway,
Karen,
point
make a
is
perception
that
check.
Taze is trying to get it going. She wants to get like perks and.
I think
Have
you
problems.
don't want this man to notice you. I think that's the best way to go about this. My perception is a nat 20.
Oh.
Oh, I have to do mine.
Hold on.
I got a 10. What's my thing?
What's your bonus, Karen?
6.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I got a 13.
As you are passing, Karen, you feel a tugging at your belt,
Hey!
and
Like my money belt or my pants belt?
your money. You look down in time to see from underneath this person's robes another hand reaching out and grabbing your money pouch.
Aaron's gonna smack the hand and say, "Hey, mister, put that thing back in your robe where it came from."
Put that thing away!
All right. At that point, you hear from under the robe a bellow of anger. The man gets a look. Oh crap! And flies backwards to reveal.
Oh no! It was 3 cats. And
another human under the robe.
That's so stupid.
Who grabs the staff and takes a swing at you.
Oh my
It
god.
was 3 cats and a trench coat.
Like a bowling ball at a pin. That's so dumb.
Curiosity. Which side of the wagon is this on? Is it on like McCullough's side or Syl's side?
Let's roll for it. Low McCullough, high Syl. McCullough side.
Cool.
Karen, the staff clangs off of the wagon next to you. Apparently, he's not a very good swing. Let's get initiatives real quick, if we can.
As we're rolling initiatives, Karen's gonna taunt. She's gonna say, "You're not a wizard, you're just 3 old regular men in a trench coat."
Alright, so I have a
Dex.
17 with my dex.
Oh, with Dex? I forgot
Yeah,
about
with your dex mod, I have a 17. I have a +2 on my dex.
an 11 then.
Got an 8.
All right. So Sylph was A. Karen was what?
11.
11. Taze, you said 17?
Yeah, she did.
Okay. Morpheus
13.
and McCullough.
17 is correct. Sorry, I was going to get ice cream.
18.
Always important. Okay. All right. So the angry one under the robe actually is very quick on his feet and is swinging again at you, Karen.
What did I do?
And still cannot hit you.
How dare you not giving me your money?
Salem, McCullough. What do you do? There is one on the ground, kind of tangled up in the robe, extricating himself at the moment, and then this other one, a fairly large-sized human, swinging at Karen as she rides by.
I'm gonna. So he's. You said he's like stuck on the ground.
Yeah, so basically there were two guys, right? One standing on the other's shoulders. The guy that was on his shoulders obviously flomped down from shoulder height and is crawling out of the robes that were concealing them. Yeah, so he is on his way to standing up.
What a jerk.
I'm going to whistle for Syl and possibly the dog to come, and just step forward, short sword out to the guy on the ground, and say, stay down."
Fair. He looks at you with a resigned and fearful look.
Would that be intimidate, or do
yeah,
I
you
need to
can do an
roll?
intimidate, please. Go for it.
I like picturing the dog and Syl coming out at the same time, like, huh, me?
Huh? Which one?
Oh, I have a plan.
22.
Don't worry.
What was that?
22.
Oh yeah, he's soiling the robe. Days, what are you doing? You guys are riding past this guy, who is wailing on currently the wagon.
It is my turn?
Yep.
I'm gonna kick him off.
All right, you're gonna make a boot attack.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's an unarmed strike. You don't have improved. He gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Really?
But I'm guessing that's probably not going to hit. Well, actually, a 13.
Let me see.
You are.
I think yours.
Yeah, I think that is a 13. I have it written down.
My AC is a 13, so meet or beat, so he hits me.
All right. One staff to the skull coming right up.
Oof.
4 points of damage to you.
Oh! I have 7 hit points.
Yikes.
You got a bump.
Now you have 3.
Wow. Dang, guys. Where can I edit that in my thing?
Temporary hit points.
So that will also block your kick attack. Guy on the ground is soiling. Morpheus, you've been hanging back, and you see all this happening, and you just see the guy just clock Taze on the head with his staff.
I think after I see that, I'll just point at him and cast acidic ray.
Thank you.
Fair. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
A 13.
That will touch. Go ahead and roll damage.
Five.
All right. He yells and recoils at the burning spray of acid that just started eating at his arm.
Ace is gonna stick her tongue out and do the pull her eyelid down, like, right as there's blood dripping down her face. Feels real satisfied.
Karen, you are currently in control of this wagon. What do you do?
They left us before. I guess we just go.
Giddy
Yeah,
up!
but Morpheus just saved me.
Yeah, Taze is gleamed in the back. I'm thinking about the children. It's not petty at all.
Fair enough.
All right.
And
Syl.
So where's the guy that McCullough is not keeping pinned down to the ground with the sword?
So currently he's on the other side of the wagon from you. The wagon is moving past, and basically about your turn, it should clear him. So he's kind of standing in the middle of the road right now.
Okay.
Not
Cool.
not next to necessarily anybody.
Syl would probably come up behind him, like short sword drawn, and like just press it against his back and be like, "Don't move unless you want trouble."
Okay. Make an intimidate check.
Okay. Let me make sure I have that part correct in my character sheet. 1 second.
If you don't have ranks in it, it's just your charisma bonus.
Yeah, they came and checked on the sheet, so I'm trying to figure out if I did have a rank in it. Okay, I did not. Right. $13.
Okay. I think he's probably gonna. Yeah, it's his turn. He's gonna whip around in surprise and take a swing at you. What is your AC?
My AC is 17.
Oh, nice. And you have 8 hit points. Is that right?
10?
10?
I think
And
I had 8. I remember having 8. And
yeah,
then
you should have
we
10.
went over
Yeah.
everything and you had me add
Yep.
stuff.
Rogue has D8, and then you had 2 from your con. That's right. All right. Oh, he does connect.
Oh no.
Even with the 17, the staff swings out wildly for
Oh no.
a solid thwack of 8 damage.
Oh, excellent.
God.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Makala, you just saw Syl try to hold this this thug down, sort of like you've been doing, but they just got clocked. You're pretty sure you heard bone break.
How far away is that person from me? Were they
Probably
standing
like
next to each other?
probably like 15, 20 feet. You're close. They tossed the guy off and then moved up to engage. So, and you guys were on the opposite sides of the path.
Okay. Range is about 10 feet. I'm gonna stick my foot on this guy's chest.
Mm-hmm.
And can I just draw my short bow at the guy? I don't want to fire it.
Yeah.
Just turn around.
So you sheathing the sword, drawing the bow, and standing on the guy. Gotcha. Taze, what are you doing? You have ridden past the guy. So you're looking backwards out the wagon at him. He just smacked this person down that you just met this morning, I think.
No, I didn't meet. Sylph. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
I'm gonna, as I like feel my head with all the blood on it, and I look at my hand, I look at herself, I look at Karen and say, I know I hit my head pretty hard, but have I met them? I'm waiting for Karen to respond.
Karen's gonna say, I think you were sleeping.
Okay, just want to make sure I wasn't being touched. All right. I'm gonna say, do we like them? Are they with us now?
Doesn't know. Karen doesn't know anything.
Alright. Well,
Karen is
they didn't just get clobbered, so I would like to daze the bad dude.
all right. Will save coming up. Oh yeah. Super dazed. Just
Can his days be nightmarish though?
I mean it's yeah.
It won't do damage. I just want it to be not pleasant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
That works. Makala, you feel the guy under your foot kind of tensing up like he's trying to get ready to run or something, but a little pressure from your foot and he kind of subsides back down. Morpheus.
I think I'll continue to hit the same guy with another acidic ray.
Okay.
It looks like he's still willing to fight.
Go for it.
Is a 10 hit?
10 does not hit, especially in melee combat. Karen, still driving?
Karen saw the new girl get whacked and she'll stop the cart.
Okay. Anything else or just stop the cart?
Stop the cart, but I don't think can she get back to where the people are?
You wouldn't be able to like stop the cart and get back and attack, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So she'll just stop the cart and say, "Hey, wounded, get over here."
All right, Syl, it's your turn. The guy is currently just like in front of you.
Yeah. Definitely probably moves out of range of the staff so she doesn't get whacked again. Plus probably a little bit more. So like the staff plus a little bit in case he decides to move.
So are you falling towards the wagon, away from the wagon, or back in the woods? Or
towards the wagon.
Okay.
So like backing down the road, still facing the guy, not turning her back on him.
Gotcha.
But out of range and probably swapping out the sword for the short bow while doing it just to be safe. Backing up, drawing the bow, putting some space in between them.
Okay. All right. His turn. He's dazed until Taze's turn, right? So Makala.
He's dazed right now. They're headed. I think I'm gonna try to shoot him.
Go for it.
I'm gonna aim for the leg.
Okay. Take a shot. See what you got.
Oh, it's a 4.
A 4. All right. Arrow goes off into the nowhere. Taze, you're up. The large angry man seems to shake off whatever he was seeing and is looking around with his staff raised.
Well, we can't have that. I would like to re-daze him.
So, if you daze someone, they're immune to daze for 24 hours, just so you know. There's no
I would
infinite
like to
daze
not
loop.
attract attention to myself from him. We have someone at 2 hit points, right?
Yes, your
I can use
new
my healing
companion
hex
you've
from
never
a
met.
distance, right?
You can use what?
Yep. I can do 1 healing hex a day per each person in my party.
I believe so.
So, I know I've never met this individual. However, they are very, very much dying, and well, not dying, but they're at 2 hit points. Well, I mean, I'm also like the daughter of a medicine man, right?
Yep.
So I feel like I have it in me to I kind of say like I think it over, right? I kind of say screw it, all right, I'm gonna help this person, and I'm gonna use my healing hex for them to bring them back up.
Okay. Go ahead and.
I don't know how many hit points that brings back up to though.
I thought it was D8 plus 1.
Do they roll or do I roll?
It's your spell or your ability, so go ahead and roll.
Okay, so it's a D8 plus 1. I'll add that in. Okay, let me add that modded. You can add back 7 hit points.
Nice. Make sure.
Welcome.
Thanks.
You probably don't know where it came from because it's at a distance. Lucy, stop licking the floor.
No, you have to
children
touch
these
them.
days. Oh, okay. Then I guess I will make mosey my way on over and touch this person and be like, I'm gonna put my hand out and be like, hey, we haven't met before, but I'm injured too. And I'm gonna shake your hand.
I mean, I have a bow drawn, so you can't exactly shake my hand.
Shakes your elbow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the hand that you're like, yeah, I'm gonna grab your forearm and I'm just gonna shake up and down on your forearm. Your bow's just gonna bobble up and down.
Literally
Grab
trying
it.
to aim at this.
Feels holding
like-
her as tight as possible so she doesn't accidentally shoot someone.
Yeah. But then you suddenly feel better and you're like,
Yeah, she tosses a thing
All right.
I'm Taze, by the way. What's your name?
Doesn't look. She's like Syl, not looking at you, still like holding the bone, trying not to shoot someone.
Well, it's nice
Nice.
to meet you, Syl. I'm gonna go back to my wagon now.
We'll regain 7 hit points.
Cool.
Makala, apparently the guy that you've been intimidating got a little braver seeing your last shot, and he's going to try to break free. So he's going to attempt to grapple your foot in an effort to throw you off of him. So
Grapple your
I'm guessing he does. I rolled, so he's got a 15 on his combat maneuver. Is that your? So it's against your combat maneuver defense.
I'm not sure what that is.
It should be 10 plus your dex mod plus your strength mod. It's probably all you've got at this point, unless you have anything special.
10 plus dex is 4 plus plus dex mod, no. That's just it.
Yeah.
10 plus dex.
Plus strength.
Okay, so 14. Oh, plus strength. 10.
Okay, so yeah, total of 14. So yes, he grapples your foot and basically shoves you off of him and stands up, and that's his turn. So he's now standing next to you, primed to run away. Morpheus, you're up.
They're both still here.
Yep, they're both still there.
Still fighting. Still look like they want to kill us. Because if they do, then I'll just cast a acidic ray again.
I mean, the guy with the staff definitely looks peeved and like he's spoiling for a fight.
Did a 16 hit?
That will definitely hit.
That'll be for 6.
Nice. He's very upset about that. That was a good hit. Karen, what are you doing?
She's not really a long range kind of girl, but also I'm kind of afraid that leaving the wagon, that there might be other thieves in this scheme.
Reasonable.
I mean, she's just gonna not move, but can she use like an assist action or something like that?
I mean, you're not really in a position to assist anything at the moment.
She'll call if anyone's gonna be surprised by an attack.
Okay, so you are on Overwatch. Syl, you are up.
Okay, so there's the guy who whacked me.
Yep, he's still
And-
standing in the road. Currently, hissing from the 2 acidic rays that Morpheus has hit him with. And then the other guy has just tossed Makala off of him and is scrambling to his feet to run.
Mm. Is the guy who Morpheus hit with the acid attack still paying attention to me, or is he more focused on Morpheus now?
He's definitely turning that way, but you're not sure. He's kind of, eyes going back and forth between you, like he's trying to decide which one he wants to hit harder.
Okay, then probably not going to go for the one that's running away then, because it's closer to Makala / running away. So gonna shoot at the one who whacked me.
All right.
Yeah, like in the leg or the arm, something not near the heart or stomach, but with the short bow,
Go for it. Take a shot.
which is my masterwork one, so I get an extra +1. Oh, and all my attacks are with my dex modifier because
Yep.
I took that feat. So
Yep. All right. Well, ranged attacks are anyway. So.
Oh.
Yep. All good there.
Perfect. Cool. 21.
Oh, that will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Okay. All right, that's D6.
All right, you fire your arrow. It catches him in the shoulder, spins him around, and spills him onto the floor, onto the road.
Is he still holding a staff?
It is not currently in his grip. It has flung off to the side as he spun around.
I don't know if this counts as an action or not, but can I move forward to kick it away from him so he can't grab it?
You took a shot, so you still have your move. So yeah, you can use your move to go up to the staff and kick it. Sure.
Yeah. Yep. Kick it out of arm's reach.
Yep. Salem. Makala, what are you doing? The guy just tossed you off of him. So you're kind of hop off to the side a little bit. And he's scrambling up to his feet.
I'm just saying, you ever seen a police dog grab someone and yank their feet out from under them?
I mean, can I get my dog to, well, I'm not sure if I want to, I mostly just want to ask him if he's come from the town and where he doesn't seem very loyal to his friend. I just want to make sure, +4 on my short sword, which I didn't, is it short sword with dex or with strength?
So short sword, melee attacks are done with strength unless you take the weapon finesse feat, in which case certain weapons you can use your dex mod. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why that's on there right now. I think I'll just turn my short bow onto him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not very intimidating anymore. I'll just ask him, who are you?
All right. So you are questioning him. Taze, what are you doing? You just saw the guy in the road drop from an arrow.
Yeah.
And Makala is currently holding an arrow on the other one.
Well, I say that's a great job. Well done. I'm going to make my way back to that cart. And I'm going to cast guidance on Makala as I go.
Alrighty. Alright, Makala, the guy is about to bolt, but he sees his partner in the road and just kind of drops to his knees. Like, ah, crap. Says, please don't kill me. Please don't. Just, I'm sorry.
Don't plan on it as long as we get some answers.
It's just a dumb scam we run. That it's we everybody's got to make their way somehow.
You hit a child off of the top of their head. Sorry, I had a butt in as I was going through.
Cully always had an anger problem.
Well, I can completely understand needing to make your way, but seems like you might need to learn. You gotta choose who you're gonna scam. How much have you made today?
I mean, on this road, not much. He kind of reaches slowly for his belt pouch, holds it out. It feels very light.
Where'd you come from? What town?
Where'd you go?
I don't even remember the last town we were at, man. We've been walking this road for a few days.
What's the name of the town that we're going to?
Thumble?
Thumble. Have you guys been around Thumble lately?
We thought about it, but then we skipped the town. We prefer to work the roads, not towns. It's usually safer.
Syl, you wanting anything?
So, like, it's a pretty nice staff.
Take it, please. I don't need it.
Yes, it is 100% petty. So just goes, thanks, don't mind if I do, and just scoops up the staff.
All right, you now have a
Maybe a little clumsily bonks the guy who's down on the head. Not like a whack, but just a oops.
you now have a
Little-
9-foot-long staff.
Yeah.
Let's joust on the road.
Well, it's my personal space stick. I don't want you near me. Just
tuck it under and make a circle.
yep.
Anyone else have any questions?
Honestly, Karen's very impressed with your questioning technique. She's never had to question someone under threat of
Very fair.
acting.
Ask them if they know anything about the Hobbit town or how close it is to us.
It should be, about a day and a half up the road at your pace.
Does this mean we get to long rest?
Yeah, I mean, you'll be camping tonight.
Sweet, so we get all our stuff back.
Yes, Karen will ask if there's involved in the scheme.
No, it's just us. Yeah. Just us.
You run into anyone else on the road?
Not today. It's pretty barren out here. We were actually pretty excited to see you guys.
Have you heard any weird gurgling noises at night recently?
Just my stomach, man. Just my stomach.
Okay. They're not coming from your stomach. Good luck, pal.
Okay.
I'll throw a ration pack on the ground and I'm headed out.
Very nice of you. All right.
So sarcastically gestures and softy at Makala.
Karen will call, if I see your face again, it's getting a punch.
Just makes her way with her new 9-foot-tall staff back towards the wagon. He's just
Nice.
4 feet above Syl's head.
A big old stick you got there.
Like, well, you know what they say. Speak softly and carry a big stick.
I like that. Now with that, I'm gonna beat this corn sack I've been sleeping on and make a little nest for myself. And I'm gonna grab Puff and I'm gonna spoon him and we're gonna go back to bed.
I'd like to point out that you don't usually pack corn in a sack, but we'll let it go.
Well, I put corn in this sack to sleep in, so this is my sleeping corn.
Everyone
You
knows
never heard of a
the-
corn bag?
Yeah, everyone knows the corn bag. Come on.
It's stacked so neatly, though. You don't need to put it back.
Yeah, but there's also butter in here too. Have you ever had a sock full of cold butter?
The body heat melts it, and then it gets all over the corn.
This is what you guys ate for dinner last night. It was delicious.
If it gets too warm out, it starts popping.
Yeah, and then it starts to feel like a waterbed or a massage chair. Pretty great.
All right. So the rest of the day and night pass uneventfully. Assuming you guys probably double up watches, etc., trying to be avoid repeats of the night before. There are no weird gurgly whispery sounds this night, though.
Thank God. I
Uh,
wasn't looking forward to having to tackle Karen 2 nights in a row.
it does rain tonight, though.
Oh, that's not great. She stays inside. Does her watch also from inside, just peeking out. She's not into this.
When it comes time to sleep, Syl offers to take watch because Syl only needs 4 hours of sleep to get a full night's rest.
Just like Lainey.
Bro.
Yeah, pretty much. It's one of the feats I took. I only need 4 hours of sleep.
It's a convenient one. It comes in very handy.
Yep.
All right. Next morning, day dawns nice and clear. And you, again, believe that you will be getting to the hamlet of Thumble today. Throughout the day, it gets cloudy and then foggy later on in the day. And again, the road remains stubbornly empty. As it's getting on towards, the end of the day, call it like, 5, 6 o'clock. You're approaching where your map says, you should be getting to the village. Again, it's kind of foggy. And as you're riding down the road, out of the fog, you see what looks like an adorable little girl sitting at the edge of the forest, sucking her thumb.
Oh, it's a baby. We should keep it.
And it's
Immediately suspicious.
and this is also a small halfling girl, so she's like
Really little.
Yeah.
All right, I'm hopefully awake at this point because I'm probably hungry, and I'm gonna ask Karen, like, can we stop and get her? She seems like abandoned.
You can't just take home children, Dave.
No, not keep her,
You're
but like we should take her to the city and see if we could find her parents, or like maybe there's like a place you could put children, like a daycare thing, and then
Pipes up.
her parents can find
You
her
learned
eventually.
Still just pipes up. Haven't you learned enough about approaching strangers on the road?
No, I don't remember what happened a few hours ago. Why?
Karen's gonna look at the little girl. And can I do a perception to see if there's anything suspicious or what does she
go
look
for it.
like? Oh, I got a 10.
Okay. She looks to be, if you had to guess, probably around 6 years old.
She's a baby.
Plump rosy cheeks, curly brown hair, and wearing a little frilly hat. But she's currently sad and pouting and sucking her thumb.
So
Guys, we have
old
to
enough
help
to
her.
speak. That's good to know. So Karen will stop the cart and ask her, "Are you lost there, little one?"
She looks up. Hello. Have you seen my doll?
Haven't seen a doll, but how about your parents?
Oh, they're in the village, but I was looking for my doll. I was playing with it yesterday here. It got dark, so I wanted to go home, and now it's gone. So I don't know where my doll is. I'm sad. I miss my dolly.
We can get you a new doll when we go to town. Let's go.
Karen will pull out one of the corn sculptures that the mouse squirrel thing made and say,
Yeah, and
"We've got a little dolly for you."
yeah, and then Puff is gonna go to say hi to her to try to cheer her up as well.
Oh, that's very cute. Thank you. I love it. But I still miss my dolly. My mom made her for me.
Way out.
Yeah, well, the squirrel made this one for you.
And that's adorable. I love it, and I will keep it and treasure it always.
That's great. Can it be like just like a random like I don't know which? Can we roll to find out which sculpture it is of which person? Because Puff made sculptures in our own likenesses.
Sure, go for it. I'm not sure how good the squirrel sculptor is, but
He's pretty good. I can imagine my Puff is. All right. I'm gonna roll. How many are there of us?
5 of
All
them.
right. I'm gonna roll a d6, and then you can pick which number corresponds to who. All right. So I rolled a 5.
All right, so from going clockwise around my screen, that puts it at McCullough.
Okay. So it is a dolly of Macalla.
A
Karen's
Macaulay,
gonna
if
say-
you will.
Macaulay Corn,
Macaulay Cornkin.
Yeah. Karen's gonna say, "Well, do you want to ride back into town to see your parents?"
Okay, it's getting dark again, so I probably should go home, yeah.
All right, but let's watch her very, very closely.
I think I want to check around and see if there's like any like markings that weren't made by animals and aren't made from a little child, or any traps or anything set over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this girl, and what does this doll that you lost look like?
Oh, she's so pretty. She's got blonde hair and a pretty green dress, and she's missing one eye because it fell off, and
Oh, that sounds just lovely. I can make her an eye patch to look just like my eye patch if you want.
Oh, that would be so cute. Yes, please.
Okay, and then
24.
I motion to Puff, and he starts helping me make an eye patch for the doll.
Syl, were you searching also?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception also.
Okay. And I think Macaulay's is 24. So, and I get a 16.
Okay. So Syl, you basically just see, where a 6-year-old has been playing. There's lots of trampling and, probably a little, tea set of, bark and whatnot, little rocks and things. Macalla, you kind of search around a little more, and you do find some weird tracks. They're very small. They they kind of look like footprints, but there's something weird about them. They have like you find one like good one in some mud. Um, it's a very small footprint, 3 toes with claws on the end.
That doesn't sound fun.
Signal that to Bill. I don't know if Bill recognizes anything that would have those.
It's over to check and see if that's familiar at all.
Okay. Do you, either You can both make a knowledge. Let me see. Do like a knowledge nature if you have it.
I don't have knowledge nature. I've got knowledge engineering and knowledge local.
I've got knowledge.
Engineering won't do
Nature, but I'm not
much. Yeah, you're pretty much gonna need nature, I think. You can make a, I mean, make either of those knowledge checks if you want. It'll help, rule out things, I guess. But
That's
A rule of-
plus our
so
intelligence.
knowledge nature should be basically only if you have ranks in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just base roll 20.
So yeah, if you don't have ranks in it, it's one of those trained only skills. So you can look at it and be like, huh? What is that, a deer? I don't.
Okay.
Rolled without adding anything, a 19.
And I got a 15.
Okay. And what were you using, McCullough?
Just a roll 20.
Just
Just
straight,
a 20.
just an intelligence check, basically.
With
So,
intelligence, it would be 21.
Okay.
yeah, if I do base intelligence for mine, it's an 18. And if I do knowledge local, I'll roll that one as well, see if it helps. That's a 24.
Okay. So your knowledge local tells you, basically, no idea, right? The only thing is you're pretty sure you've never seen anything like it around anywhere you've ever been.
Excellent. So immediately suspicious.
Right. Your two intelligence checks, you have no idea what they actually are, but you can say, reasonable assumptions, right? They're
Two legs
not
instead of 4 legs.
they're not human or any race that you're super familiar with, right? So it's it's not a halfling print, anything like that. You don't know. I mean, it could be an animal, could be something else, but
And where do tracks lead?
they kind of run off into the forest.
Hmm.
And they came from this spot or towards the
They
town?
kind of came in and out from the forest to this area, right? This is kind of like right on the edge of the forest. Just up ahead is you can kind of see the forest opening out into, the town area.
We either follow this or we go into town. It's getting dark.
Yeah.
Head back to the wagon.
Syl's like, yeah, but I'm gonna keep some space and keep an eye on the girl, just to be safe.
The girl is just acting normal. She's not
Yep.
scared or anything.
No, she's fine.
Just collecting kids.
Yeah, like Syl's behind the wagon as they like keep going with the staff on her shoulder, so it's like 4.5 feet either way distance.
All right. So as you break out of the forest and continue in, you emerge into the clearing containing the hamlet of Thumble. I will share this. So this is the kind of the village. So you guys are coming in from this side down here.
I don't think I can see it on roll 20. I see our
No,
previous
it's
place.
just in Discord. I don't have it on roll 20 right now.
Oh, I see it.
Okay, where in Discord?
We have
on
to
mine
click
is,
watch.
She'll show up.
Okay,
Yeah.
there it is.
So you're coming in from this kind of southeastern area, right? You come in a pleasant little dwelling by the river. A dirt road that you've been following runs through town. The landscape is generally flat. Small one-story cottages nestled up together all through here. A female halfling sweeping her doorstep looks up a bit surprised. Another older male halfling pushing a cart full of carrots and beets toward the house stops in his tracks to stare at you. Others peeping out through curtained windows, etc. There's obviously some farmland over here. Kind of a clearing around the town before the forest, and then the village itself. So that is kind of what you see as you approach the town. 3 very curious halfling children stand together looking at your party. One is a boy, probably around the same age as the girl you picked up. Another's a taller girl, a little older. The boy has overalls and short black hair and a bowl cut. The girl has shoulder-length curly brown gold hair. Both are barefoot. And then a bold-looking, handsome boy standing behind them approaches you. He holds out. He approaches you, holding a piece of straw in his hand, and says, "Hello, who are you?"
All right, I'll introduce myself. Are we close in age, me and him?
I mean, the boy that's talking is probably about 8, so not exactly.
Well, I don't know how old everyone's supposed to be. You called him handsome. I assumed it meant older.
Fair.
I don't really know what to say. I'll just say, "Hi, we're just passing through. What's your name?"
I'm Olasir. What's your name?
Nice to meet you, Olasir. I'm Taze.
Nice to meet you too. The other children are kind of approaching you guys. They're kind of very curious, kind of like reaching up to they want to touch things, right? They're like, "Ooh, sword, touch, in the scabbard." And...
Oh, no. Don't do that. And then I have Puff quickly whip out some corn of the cob sculptures of them, maybe make a little corn husk sword for each of them. Not sharp at all, though. Very safe.
Gotcha.
But it's just the kids right now.
Yeah, like I said, there's a couple of adults, out that are, staring at you or whatnot, but at the moment, the kids are the only ones that have approached you.
Karen's gonna say to the kids, "Well, we were sent to make sure everybody in this town is doing okay and didn't need anything. We found this little one on the way in. Do you know who her parents are?"
Oh, yeah, that's Adelie. Yeah.
What a pretty name!
Yeah.
I guess we didn't ask her name.
No, she also didn't tell you.
She's a child.
She is a child. Yeah. Adelie. Yeah, she kind of jumps off and goes, "I should go home now," and runs off into the town.
Nice.
Bye, Adelie. Hope you find your mom and dad and your doll.
Thank you.
What a nice little girl.
Okay, so Karen's gonna ask if the kids know where the mayor. What is the leader of the town?
You want to see Opie?
Opie.
Oh, that's a cute name.
Yeah, Opie's the mayor. He's nice. He's old.
Oh, a lot of old people are nice. That's great.
These kids are so friendly. I love them.
The kids?
Yeah. So you want? Should we take you to Opie's house?
Yes, please.
Okay. So they basically just lead you basically down the road, and it's this first house, like right as you come into town. So as you come in, yes, it's just kind of a general one-story cottage. Nothing super interesting on the outside. As you approach, the door does open, and an older halfling steps out. He is, balding on top, just has the strip around the side kind of thing. Clean shaven, a nice shirt, waistcoat, smoking a pipe.
What a nice looking man.
Says, "Well, welcome to Thumble. How can I help y'all?"
Karen's gonna say, we were sent to actually make sure you guys were okay.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a story, all right. Why don't y'all get comfortable and come in, and we can talk.
Weird feedback on my end. Let me just connect real quick.
Yeah, I am too. I'm hearing some weird static. I'm getting weird static somewhere.
Yeah. Is it that someone's like listening to the stream and has their speaker on at the same time?
I haven't changed anything.
Yeah, that's not changed.
When I started watching
I've
this,
been muting.
yeah, when I watched the map, it made all the visuals mess up, but I'm not sure about the audio.
I
Yeah.
just took the map off. Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's from Riley's. It keeps flashing green around your screen like you're talking when you're not.
But I'm not doing anything different.
No.
It might be the AC or something if that's on.
Try muting yourself for a hot sec, Riley.
Yeah, go away. Yep.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, the
away.
static is from that end. It might be like a dishwasher or something that it's picking up.
Yeah, could be. I have no idea what it is.
Quick question. Are you guys good to continue, or should we break there? It is a convenient time, but if you would like to keep going, we can. It's up. You guys are up later than I am.
I'm good to keep going.
I'm good either way.
Okay.
I could probably play for another 20-ish minutes, but if
Yeah, I was gonna say if we can break by 8 o'clock, that would be great because Riley and I get up at like 5 a.m.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that should work. Okay. So he invites you into his house. Do y'all go in? Everybody go in? Someone staying out? What are we feeling?
I'll go in.
If McCall is going in, Sylph will like stand like by the door, but not in, just in case old habits die hard.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to get a little crowded inside with all the big people. So yeah, I mean, if you guys can probably like leave the door open and be able to still hear and talk and everything, if you want to
Yeah,
just
I'll
stay
sit
outside.
on like the steps between like the inside. Like I'll sit on like the front porch steps if that's an option, so I can still hear and talk, but like not maybe go inside the person's house.
Okay, perfect. All right. So those of you that do go inside, you invite you come in. Yeah, have a seat. Yeah. You guys find some kind of seating, hopefully without crushing any furniture, considering it is halfling sized. You notice there's a few interesting things around. His house is pretty cluttered. Lots of knickknacks and things.
Knick knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
There's a clock on a shelf near his desk. A collection of small collection of books. Some other random knickknacks that kind of look like he's somewhat proud of. Nothing super interesting to call out other than those. Yes, come on in. So you said you came to help or to check?
We are from what town is it? What was the name of the town that we started at?
Yes. I don't think we actually gave it a name. Look, Grauton.
My hometown, wherever that is.
Grauton.
Gralton. We're from Gralton, and
Oh,
we were
yeah.
here to check on you. It seems like we've sent some people over here. They haven't come back. We were told there was danger, and seems like there's a little bit of unpaid taxes.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Well, yeah, some things have been going on around here, that's for sure. Come sit down. Well, the fact of the matter is, something's been, I hate to use the term, but it's been raiding the town. We've had, crops have gone lost, various supplies, all kinds of things that, but right now, I hate to bother y'all, but the town's in a bit of an upset right now. I don't. I hate to even mention it, but last night, baby went missing.
A baby?
Yeah.
Oh, baby!
Yeah. Parithia, her baby last night just went missing. Right out from the house.
All right, well then I guess we're going to find this baby. Let's go, folks.
Do you know if it's just a single thing, or do you know if it's more than one thing coming to take things from your village?
Oh, well, we're pretty sure there's more than one. We've heard them at night. We call them yappies because they're just yap outside, but no one's ever laid eyes on them.
Great.
Like dog.
Almost, but not dog. They're not dogs. I can tell you that much right now.
I don't like that.
Has anyone in town seen one of these things?
No. No one's no one knows. No one's seen them that we've found. We've tried to catch them, but they just no one's got a good look at them.
Ask from outside, like through the door. When did they usually show up?
At night, yeah, late at night.
Around when?
Oh, who can say after it's dark and people have been asleep for a while? They usually wait till middle of the night.
So pointedly at the clock. She's like, "You've never checked the time."
Well, it's not lighted. It depends on the night, but yeah, generally middle of the night.
Have they gone all the way through town, or are they staying at the edges?
Oh, I mean, they sure came into town last night.
Can you show us the? Can you introduce us to the mom who got her baby stolen?
Oh yeah, I certainly can. She's
Karen's
just down
gonna
the road.
say, "Why haven't you asked for help?"
Well, we hate to bother people, and it really was just more of an annoyance or anything at first. It was nothing too bad happened. Some crops disappear and stuff. Those happen, but now it's just gone way up. Yeah, the first person to go missing now.
It's a baby.
You think they're eating babies?
It'd be their first baby to eat.
Yeah, but like, were there other people missing too?
No other people have gone missing before.
They're just eating babies.
You take a baby for a few different reasons: to sell it, to raise it.
It?
If it's intelligent enough to just steal the baby, it's
Intelligent enough to just eat the baby. I agree.
definitely talk to the mother.
Catches Makala's attention and signs like the footprints and like a question.
Yeah, I definitely think so. Um, do you have any evidence? Do you scales, feathers, prints, scratches of these yappers?
You'd probably want to talk to Sheriff Rilkep about that. He's the one that's in charge of all that. I'm just trying to keep the town a running. I leave all that up to him.
So you talk to the sheriff and the mother, and we'll get out of your hair. We'll try to see what we can do.
Oh, well, I greatly appreciate that. Anything you can do would be more than welcome. Y'all have any while you're here? Any good stories from outside? We don't get many visitors here. Sure, it'd be nice to get
I
some
met a
news.
giant deer man who's my daddy, but not really my daddy. But he made that guy, and I point to Morpheus, look teeny.
He just kind of looks at you from it like, all right, that's quite a story. All right, yeah, that'll definitely go in my memoirs there.
Yeah, it was a good story. I know.
Karen's gonna say that they also brought them like provisions, right?
Oh
And
yeah,
corn and things.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's gonna be much appreciated. Yeah, with the yappies stealing things, that'll help a lot. That'll go a long way.
Can
Yeah,
at this
we'll
point, my squirrel hop into the room and present a corn husk statue of the man's likeness that he had been working on during this meeting.
I like how this squirrel is like not only an artist but has rapid artistry. Like
Yeah, he's the best
the
squirrel
flying
ever.
squirrel concocts corn husk statues, basically at anime speeds.
can catch him on Etsy ad.
Yeah, he does. He's the best.
I'm just curious about where the corn husks are coming from because I feel
He
like
keeps
we
eating the
run out of
corn.
eventually.
The
Just keep
cob or
eating
the
the
husk?
corn.
Yeah, that's I guess is it the husk that he's making them out of or the cobs?
The cobs. I'm so sorry. He uses the husks to make like outfits and stuff for them, and like the hair. They're very high level. He's a great artist. You should recruit him sometime for some artistry.
Beautiful. I don't know what to make of this, but it'll go right up here on my mantle.
Puff looks very satisfied.
Perfect. All right. Anything else you want to discuss with this gentleman?
I think I've run out of questions for him. Unless, do you have you already sent the taxes, or do you want us to collect that when we head back?
Oh yeah, if you would take it back with you, that'd be much appreciated. Yeah.
I'll ask if there are any monuments or other towns nearby.
Well, just on the side of the river there is them hobgoblins, Norga Krangle on the other side there, but they pretty much leave us alone.
Do they really?
Oh yeah, it's nothing here you want. There's only one little bridge over there. It's not like you could launch an army across or anything. They keep on their side and we keep on ours.
Let's see.
We want sheriff or mom first? Oh,
Sheriff, he's just right across the street here. If you want to talk to him, he's just right here. Parathea's down the road a bit. Up to you, though.
I would say sheriff first.
Yeah, if you'll introduce us to the sheriff, we'll try to stop the yappers.
Yip, yip, yippity yap. You know what I'm saying? That was really impulsive.
Yip, yippity yap. Nice. All right. Cool. Okay. Well, we'll probably call it there then. And we will pick up next time with interviewing the sheriff. Awesome.
Fun.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you. This
you.
was a lot of fun.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Let me put my camera back on here. Boop, boop. All right. Well, thank y'all for hanging out. We will catch you next time, and have a good night. See ya.